my channel. Super excited that you made it here today. Today we are going to be going over, this is like, what is this, a college lecture class? We're going to be using the new BH Cosmetics Zodiac Love Signs palette, and it's such a gorgeous palette. I am kind of obsessed with it. So you have a whole bunch of mattes, this really killer highlight shade, and then a ton of shimmers. And I didn't get the original Zodiac palette, but now I'm gonna have to go order it because I am obsessed with this. And I am excited because I'm gonna definitely do more than one tutorial using this palette because it's just, there are so many combinations that are calling to me, but all of these metallic shades are just delicious, and the matte formulas blended out really beautifully on the eye. I didn't have any issues using it today, and I'm always impressed with BH Cosmetics, especially for the price point. You guys know they're one of my favorite drugstore brands, so I'm here for it. Okay, so this video is going to show you guys how to get this really dramatic cut crease look, but it's still neutral, so I feel like it's still totally wearable. I'm gonna wear it to church today. Jesus really appreciates cut crease, I think. So anyways guys, if you want to see how to get this look, please keep watching. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with this Zodiac palette. I'm obsessed with it. It's so pretty, and pretty stoked to use it. So looks like this. I'm gonna really be using like these gold and bronzy shades today, I think. And those kind of those deep gold and reddish bronzy looks down there, because it's calling my name. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna throw some glitter in there for fun. This kind of makes me want to grab the original Zodiac palette because I don't have that one. This is the Zodiac Love Signs, so I like it. I love BH Cosmetics shadows typically anyways, so I don't think I'll be disappointed with this, but let's see how it works. I have primed my lids but did not set it, so I'm just going to use a fluffy shader brush from It Cosmetics. I don't know what the number is. It's been rubbed off, but it's just this little fluffy guy. And I'm going to dip into the matte Pisces shade. There's not really a good transition shade, so I'll just dip in and see what happens. I'm not concerned about like them being the most pigmented right off the bat. Typically you have to build up BH's shadows a little bit, which I don't mind. They're easier to work with that way as long as you end up getting the color payoff you want. I'm gonna kind of wing this out so you can see I'm starting that wing there. That actually works really nicely with the transition shade. That's good. I have these winged out, and I'm going to take that and just connect it here. Connect that wing. Okay, so now that I have the top part here smoked out, we're gonna come back to that when I do the lower lash line. I wanna take a smaller brush and do just a little bit of a darker color outlining that. So I'm gonna take this smaller, flatter, fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to dip into the Taurus matte shade. I'm going to take that Pisces shade we used originally and just kind of buff this out a little bit. And don't worry about it being messy here because we're going to cut that part out. Alright, so I like the way that looks so far. I'm going to take a little bit of that Pisces shade and bring it under my eye as well. And just a little bit of that Taurus shade. Okay, now we're gonna cut this middle portion out here. Because we're gonna add a graphic glitter liner. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm gonna use my Shape Tape and this little flat brush from Alamar Cosmetics. And it's my favorite for cutting creases. Okay, so I like that. I'm going to grab some more concealer and fill it in. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys kind of what I did here. So this is the eye that I'm finished working on now. So I ended up, you know, doing my cut crease, but I also added a little bit of gold, which I used from the color Cancer, this matte color. And then I also took a teeny tiny little pencil brush from my A Dose of Colors palette that I got. It's super, super small. And I outlined it with the color Taurus, the matte, dark matte shade we were using, just to define it a little bit from where we covered it up with the cut crease. So that way it looks a little bit more defined, and yeah, it looks a heck of a lot better than this side. So I wanted to show you that. I'm going to show you how I was doing it. So you just want to move in like really tiny strokes. You don't need to do a ton. And just really concentrate it on the outside line. Bring it all the way down to the end. And mine are distant cousins today. They're now twins, but what are you gonna do? And then I also brought it down. Then I just took the fluffier side of this and just kind of ran it over top to diffuse it a little bit so we don't have any harsh lines. I just think that looks a lot better, and it's all outlined nice. Okay, so next step we're gonna do is I am going to add some shimmer colors to this lid here. So I'm going to put the color Libra, and it's a really pretty, actually, I'm just gonna go in with the center shade. So I'm gonna go in with the center highlight shade, which we're also gonna put on the tops of our cheeks in a moment. I'm gonna go in with this highlight shade. Okay, so I went ahead and finished this eye just off camera really fast so we can move through this because I'm on a time crunch. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and add that center highlight shade right there. It doesn't have a name. It's just the highlight shade in the middle. And put that all over the lid over here. I'm using the same flat brush that I used to cut the crease as well. This is so beautiful and shiny. It's the perfect champagne color. I love it. It's just really pretty all over the lid here. Just pretty. I like it. Okay, so once you have that, then it's time for the glitter. So I am using my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Midnight Cowboy. And basically you're just outlining the whole part of this cut crease. Be careful to get it right on that line and not too far above or below. Bring it all the way out to that corner. So we're gonna let that dry. They're so not the same shape. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry really quick and then I am going to pop on my lashes. So I'm using the Noelle number 14 Faux Mink Huda Beauty lashes. Looks like this, and I like them because they're pretty evenly full around the entire lash, which is what the look I was good, which is the look that I was going for. So I'm gonna pop off, let this dry really quick, throw on my lashes, and then we will show you guys the final look and add lips. Alright guys, so I have my hair done and my lashes are on, so it's time to add the finishing touches to this look. We have lipstick and highlighter. So I am going to dip into the center highlight shade that we've been using. That's a terrible way to show you that. Center highlight shade that we've been using with a fan brush here. And just run it. Oh, that is so beautiful. I love that. A little bit on my nose. So pretty. I'm also gonna add this center shade in the inner corner of this eye because I forgot to do that. And that's the brow bone highlight. There we go. Looking pretty spiffy. Okay, so I love this. For lips, we're going to use my Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade 26. And it's just a warm brown, which I really like lately. love vampy lips, and I love them especially for fall. And it's still November, so I'm still going to count it as fall. Alright guys, I don't know why my blush never shows up in camera, but I promise I'm wearing blush. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope that you love it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you learned something new and cool today and enjoyed this fun cut crease glitter technique. I know I've done some like this on my channel before, but I wanted to kind of do something fun for the Zodiac Love Sign palette. I love when I get the new BH Cosmetics releases because they are always so much fun to use. I think this palette is gorgeous. There are so many different looks that you could do with this. In the summer, it would be amazing to use this teal and these hot pink shades. I love all these metallic shades. I didn't really even dip into the metallic shades for this one, and except this center shade, so I'm gonna really enjoy this Cancer shade. It's really calling to me because it's gold, but it has like a really pretty bronze reflect. So I will definitely do some more tutorials with this palette because I'm just really enjoying it. So stay tuned. If you are interested in seeing more tutorials using this palette, please let me know. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. So if you haven't yet, please hit subscribe. I upload new videos every Monday and Thursday, and I can't wait to kind of get back into the swing of things. I've been a little bit under the weather, so I haven't been on my game quite as much as I usually am, but I'm back at it. Everything's gonna be fine. But I'm back at it, excited to do more videos for you guys. I have a lot of holiday new releases and that kind of stuff coming your way, so stay tuned for those as well. And definitely let me know what you think of this in the comments below, and I will be sure to get back to you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!